The Workers' Defense Project, which represents low-wage workers and immigrants, has filed a complaint against the Austin Police Department over that operation.
KXAN's Caitlin Carmood spoke with staff members at the Workers' Defense Project and joins us now live. Caitlin, what happened there?
Yeah, this is where a food truck previously sat. An arrest affidavit says that two women who worked inside were assaulted by another woman with a knife. And so that's why APD came here to the Workers' Defense Project asking for any surveillance video they could offer. But because the Workers' Defense Project deals with the vulnerable community, they say policies are in place and they won't just hand over information that could involve their clients. Now, the officers, which you see in this video, served a search warrant on November 10th, 3 weeks after that alleged assault. The 11-page complaint claims APD obtained a warrant under a false pretense and a subpoena that was improperly served. Now, according to the Workers' Defense, the appropriate party didn't receive it. In order to respond to the document, then came the raid, where we're told APD officers pried open the door, and it took 2 weeks worth of surveillance camera footage.
As an organization staff attorney, I represent low-wage workers whose rights have been violated. Because of this incident, I am very concerned that people who need our legal services in order to vindicate their rights, will not seek them from us.
Now, later we learned that a Workers' Defense human resource staff member did receive a copy of the subpoena prior to the raid. She replied to the detective on the case by saying in her email request that she wasn't authorized to accept a subpoena but would like a copy. Now, I asked the attorney representing Workers' Defense why this staff member couldn't just forward the document to the executive director of the organization.
Of course she can forward an email to the executive director. Okay, let me just take you back to my IBM example. Or let's go with Apple. If a crime happens on the Apple campus and the police want the evidence, they go to the legal department. They go through the proper steps. They don't send poorly written emails full of mistakes to HR and press staff.
Now, the Austin Police Department did just release a statement about this, saying they made several attempts to work with Workers' Defense employees to get the surveillance video, but those requests were denied. Now, they also say they obtained a search warrant legally, and that was approved by an independent magistrate. Austin police tell us Workers' Defense personnel still refused to comply, so officers forced entry into the building. Now, we also learned by APD that the two involved in the original crime were not associated with the Workers' Defense Project. Caitlin Carmood, back to you.
Thanks, Caitlin. In response to the complaint, APD tells us they will conduct an internal review with the Office of Police Oversight to make sure all actions by the officers complied with APD's policies.